It's October 16th. I'm D20 Woodworking, and this is the news you need to know. Recently, YouTuber's biggest name, Mr. Beast, won $10,000 playing Dune Imperium Uprising. According to Dicebreaker.com, Direwolf talked a bit about it, that it was a event co-hosted by Jimmy, or Mr. Beast, held in secret somewhere in Raleigh, North Carolina, and attended by a select few high-achieving Dune Imperium players from around the world. The game is published by Dire Wolf. Dune Imperium Uprising is a standalone spin-off of the successful full-size board game bearing the same name. Spiel Essen has wrapped up their biggest event ever. They had over 190,000 visitors come to the show during the October 4th through 8th time in Germany. According to ICV2.com, Carol Rapp, the managing director of Merv Verlag, said, "We had hoped that more people would come to Spiel than last year, but we didn't expect this number. We changed a lot of things this year to make Spiel even more accessible and appealing, and the number of visitors on all days, as well as the general feedback, shows us that we've done it." Spiel Essen featured a total of 935 exhibitors from across 56 nations. And then one of the bigger news over on Kickstarter is Darkest Dungeon, the board game, or Mythic Games, the publisher, has once again asked for even more money from their backers. According to BoardGameWire.com, by the summer of 2022, Mythic had already subsidized more than $1.2 million of unexpected costs associated with shipping and general prices that rose because of COVID 2 years earlier, but further chaos caused by the Ukraine war across raw materials and shipping costs left the company on the hook for an extra $1.75 million for the first wave of Darkest Dungeon campaign alone. Mythic took an unprecedented step by telling backers they would have to commit more money if they wanted to receive their games at all, between $18 and $69 each for Wave 1, comprising the English version of the core set, an expansion, and several add-ons on top of the $100 to $330+ for shipping they had already spent on the original crowdfunding campaign. More than 80% of backers paid up in order to get their Wave 1 pledge, and we're told that they were also expecting projects in Wave 2, several more expansions, add-ons, and a full range localized into 6 other languages. They would not have to make any further payments. But Mythic has now gone back on that commitment, with Wave 1 backers being asked for another $13 to receive each of the Wave 2 expansions they are expecting, with even more added on top for shipping. Some backers have seen their original bill across both waves reach more than $380, doubling their original pledge. Now, it is important to note that this was first asked by Mythic Games to their backers on October 5th, according to their Kickstarter page. And on October 11th, they said they hit the minimum amount. They hit the minimum amount that was needed. Enough people paid for it. So they are now producing Wave 2, and we will see in the future if they ask for even more money. It should also be noted that Mythic has done this also with their Six Siege board game, the Tom Clancy Rainbow Six based shooter board game. So far, it seems like they're producing it, but we will see if they also come back to backers on this game as well to ask for more funds. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick news update. If you want to do me a huge favor, make sure to hit like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps out the content. And if you want to see last week's news update, which has to deal with AI art in board games, I'll put it right up here. You can see it right here. Make sure to click on it and then like and comment on that video as well.